back to the noble steed. Hello everyone, welcome back. So I am currently editing my vlog, which will, if you're watching this, it has been posted. And it is talking about my friend Molly and I's trip where we road tripped from Marseille to Paris. And I'm editing it, having a great time, and it's like, it really was such a fun trip. But I also think just the video clips that we got did not like encapsulate everything that was happening on this trip. So me, your omnipresent narrator, I'm just gonna be occasionally jumping in with some commentary where I feel like it did not fully encapsulate like what was happening in this moment. So basically the reason we were doing this trip is because Molly, my friend, her train got canceled from Marseille to Paris and she needed to catch a flight back to the US. So me being like the rational person I am, I was like, why don't I take a train down and we'll rent a car and drive it back to Paris, and it'll be kind of like a fun adventure before you go back to the US. So the story basically starts where I took a train from Paris to Marseille Thursday night, and I think I got to Marseille at like midnight, and so we didn't go to bed till like 2 a.m. So just like keep that in mind too. It's like we're not running on a lot of sleep, but that's when the story begins. Well, the vlog is starting now, baby. Oh, okay.
So scared.
Okay.
Imagine we get hit in the garage. We haven't even left yet.
But we got insurance.
We sure do.
Just picked up the rental car from Europe Car. Very easy process, I will say. I don't know what that says, but now we're gonna go back and pick up Molly's belongings, and we're out.
Number one copy.
All right, guys, we're on our way. We finally got Molly's stuff. We got a coffee. We're en route. We're leaving Marseille, and it looks like we'll be in Paris. I mean, but I think we're gonna take like as much time as we can today. You know, go around, enjoy the sights, stop at different, farms, and nothing pressing. They also told us that we can turn in the car late, so that is good. But anywho, I will keep you updated as we roll along. It's a little unlegible from this angle. First stop of the day, Aix-en-Provence. Parking garage.
Parking garage, baby.
Took us a minute to find a spot, but we made it. We are heading to Avignon now. I would give Aix-en-Provence a absolute 10 out of 10. Cute city. Molly also loved it. We were like, we have to come back here. It's adorable. Can't wait to come back when it's all green. So now, in direction Avignon. So obviously, like I said, we had like so much fun in Aix-en-Provence. We were like, oh my god, this day is so fun. I'm so happy that like we're starting this. Like, oh my god, that we're doing this. Okay, so when we arrived in Avignon, we did no research. We did no planning. We literally just got a car and started driving. Avignon, for anyone who wants to know, is like, it's like a medieval city. So it's kind of surrounded by this outer wall, and you can drive in the city, but the streets are so small. We could not find any place to park. It probably took us like I almost said like 40 minutes, maybe like 30 minutes to find a place to park. And we should have just, and this would be my advice to anyone doing this, is just do one of the parking lots outside of the city because it's small, like you can just walk right in. But we spent so much time driving around, going down one-way streets. It was very stressful because they were so small. And at one point we were like trapped. We were like, how do we get out? It was very stressful, but basically we just spent like a ton of time. I mentioned it briefly, but not only in Avignon, but also in Aix-en-Provence. We spent probably like an hour chunk trying to find a place to park. So that's one of the hard parts about a road trip is those issues. So continuing on. I think you just decide and then you go to statue school. Back to the noble steed. All right, vloggy. Mama's in the driver's seat now, but we just had a wonderful time in Avignon. Turned down for copyright purposes. Avignon is like we were saying, it's like a very interesting city. Mm-hmm. It's like in a fortress. It's like a medieval city. I don't feel the same way about Aix-en-Provence, where I was like, I really want to go back there. Like I want to spend time there. It was really cool, but I'm not dying to come back. Right. Let's just put this on the table also. It's currently 3:30. We left this morning at 10. We are about an hour away from Marseille. So we have like 6.5 hours of driving. So we're gonna try, I think we're gonna try like knock out as much as we can in the daylight.
Right. That's it.
And that's all she wrote. So bumper to bumper traffic in Lyon. We were probably driving through Lyon for over an hour.
I think like right outside of the tunnel.
It should be. Back in Paris, trying to fill up the car with gas before we turn it in. Morale is so...
It won't take my card.
Cards aren't working. Morale is extremely low. No. I couldn't even film it because we were going so fast. We literally just like Hulk mode through the bags up the stairs, and now we're like running because we parked the car on a one-way street, and now we're like running because now we have to go take the car back to the fucking rental place. It's literally like midnight. Cool. Great. Okay. Hold on. Trying to vlog. We have found...
Go for it a little, maybe? You're not gonna, yeah, go for it a little.
Okay, so basically what you're hearing here is me trying to back into the parking spot. Molly and I had to take the car back to Gare du Nord, which is like, it was very, very busy. And we were like, where do we turn in? Out of like the corner of Molly's eye, she sees the spot to turn in the car, like the sign to go down to the parking garage. And we get down there and there is one spot left, like the self return, because you can leave your car and leave the keys because this was literally like midnight. So I'm like trying my hardest to back this car in. So that's what you're hearing here. And there was just like, this was basically, if I could describe it, it would be like the day started so high and it ended so low. This is absolutely tragic. Like, is this even possible?
Yes. We cut it really bad to begin with.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I just also have horrible depth perception.
Maybe I should have done this.
Yeah. Maybe you should do it.
Yeah, I think I want to do it.
Okay, Godspeed. Do you want me to look out for you on that side? Oh. Oh yeah, you got space. You got space. You got space. Okay. We're finally walking home. Thank freaking God. Molly was just saying she wished I would have recorded more of the gas station fiasco, but I was like, the look in her eyes was so scary. It was like all the hope and joy had gone from her face. And I was like, I don't know if it's time to be pulling out the camera, but God damn it, it was, well, it wasn't hilarious in the moment, but it's funny to look back on. So anyways, we're finally headed home to get some sleep after literally like a 16-hour day of traveling.